Have you ever felt the weight of a gaze so heavy it practically stops your heart? Imagine walking through the dense, humid jungle, the air thick with the scent of wet moss and ancient trees. Suddenly, you feel a chill down your spine, not from the wind, but from a pair of glowing amber orbs fixed directly on you. This is the piercing gaze of the tiger, the ultimate predator of the forest. Their eyes aren't just tools for seeing, they are weapons of psychological warfare that can freeze a heart in mid-beat. Today, we're going to dive into what makes that stare so hauntingly effective.
What exactly makes their eyes so incredibly sharp and terrifying? Well, biologically speaking, tigers have a specialized layer behind their retina called the tapetum lucidum. This incredible structure acts like a mirror, reflecting light back through the retina to maximize every bit of available light. It's what gives them that iconic, eerie glowing effect when a flashlight hits them at night. This biological masterpiece allows them to see 6 times better than a human in low light, turning the pitch-black jungle into a clear tactical map where nowhere is safe to hide.
When a tiger locks eyes with its prey, it isn't just looking, it's calculating. This gaze is part of a high-stakes game of survival. Unlike many other cats, tigers have round pupils rather than vertical slits. This is a trait often found in predators that hunt in both day and night and are taller off the ground. These round pupils allow for a more consistent focus on a single point of interest. When they stare, they are measuring the exact distance for a lethal pounce, analyzing the wind, and watching for the slightest muscle twitch in their target.
For the prey, seeing those eyes is a death sentence. There is a specific psychological phenomenon where the victim of a tiger feels a sense of paralysis. The intensity of the gaze is so focused that it overwhelms the nervous system of smaller animals. It's as if the tiger is telling them that the chase is already over before it has even begun. This predatory stare is used to minimize the energy the tiger needs to spend on the hunt. If they can freeze you with a look, the kill becomes that much easier. It is truly the silence before the storm.
Now, let's talk about the false eyes. Did you know that many tigers have white spots on the back of their ears? These are called ocelli. When a tiger is threatened or being followed, it flattens its ears, and these white spots look like a second pair of giant staring eyes. This serves 2 purposes. It warns other predators that they are being watched, and it prevents smaller animals from attacking from behind. It is a brilliant trick of evolution. Even when a tiger isn't looking at you, it looks like it is. You are always under surveillance in their territory.
The color of their eyes is also something to behold. Most adult tigers have yellow or amber eyes, which provide excellent contrast against the green and brown hues of the jungle. This color spectrum helps them pick out the movement of an orange deer or a gray wild boar with ease. However, white tigers, which have a genetic mutation, often have piercing blue eyes. Regardless of the color, the intensity remains the same. The clarity is so profound that a tiger can spot movement miles away, even through a thick veil of rain or falling leaves. Human encounters with these eyes are rare but unforgettable. Researchers and forest guards often describe the feeling of being watched long before they see the stripes. There is an ancient, primal fear that awakens in the human brain when those eyes lock onto ours. It's a reminder of a time when we weren't at the top of the food chain. Some indigenous cultures even wear masks on the back of their heads when entering tiger territory, hoping to trick the cat into thinking they are being watched, because a tiger rarely attacks if it knows its gaze has been met. But it's not all about fear. Within their own social circles, tigers use their eyes for communication. A slow blink from a tiger is actually a sign of trust and relaxation. If you ever see a tiger in a sanctuary give you a slow, deliberate blink, it's their way of saying they don't perceive you as a threat. However, the moment those lids widen and the brow furrows, the mood shifts instantly. Their eyes are the windows to their mood, ranging from peaceful slumber to explosive, calculated rage in a fraction of a second. As we admire the terrifying beauty of the tiger's gaze, we must also realize that these eyes are slowly disappearing from our world.
Habitat loss and poaching have turned the tiger into an endangered icon. Every time a tiger is lost, a piece of the forest's soul goes with it. The gaze that once commanded respect across entire continents is now looking for a place to hide. Conservation efforts are more important than ever to ensure that future generations can still feel that good kind of dread when they see those golden eyes in the wild, protected and free.
The gaze of the tiger is a masterpiece of evolution, a blend of biological precision and pure, raw power. It reminds us that nature is both beautiful and brutal. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the eyes of the predator, make sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever had a close encounter with a wild cat? We'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the world's most fascinating creatures. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and respect the wild. See you in the next one.